onions go in. And honestly, once the onions are kind of cooked down and translucent, then we put the pasta in, which takes about 12 minutes. And then the sauce comes together very quickly. So what I love about this, very similar to the puttanesco, which we made, you have almost every ingredient in your pantry or in your fridge. The only fresh ingredients are the onions as well as the garlic. Everything else is either canned or something you just keep around. Again, we have some fresh lemon juice. You can zest a couple lemons as well. I didn't have a zester, so we'll have to make do with the lemon juice. Everything else is all canned or shelf stable. Anchovies always bring really, really good flavor. So we're probably going to put in, again, we're going to be using 2 packs of pasta. So we're going to put in probably about 4 fillets for every pound. There's probably 8 that I just put in there. And that will give it a really, really good taste. And again, the anchovies will melt into the sauce. You will not see them. Once you start seeing some of that brown edges, you want to get the water in. Otherwise, the onions or the garlic start to burn. Anchovies, you're going to notice this sauce looks kind of familiar. It's almost very similar to a chicken piccata sauce because we've got garlic, onions, bunch of capers, we got some lemon juice. So if you like chicken piccata, this is a fish forward version of that. And, people who love piccata taste this, and they're like, oh my god, I love this. Why? Because it almost has the exact same ingredients. You probably need another scoop of the pasta water. That does 2 things. It breaks it up so that nothing burns on the bottom, but the other thing it does is because, again, from last time, when you put starchy water into the sauce, it thickens it. It almost gives it a creaminess, which is really, really tasty as well. 15 to 20 strips. But it will give it a really good flavor and just, add a little bit to the dish without overpowering anything. So that the sauce clings to the pasta instead of falling off. So we're going to put all this pasta in. We are going to incorporate the sauce into the pasta and get it real creamy and delicious. And then we put the sardines in last because we actually want texturally to have some chunks, and we don't want it to just feel like tuna coming out of a can. So sardines scare a lot of people just because it's a fish they're not as accustomed to eating regularly. It's actually a delicious fish, and here's the advantage. It has even 4 times the amount of omega-3s as tuna does. And the other challenge with eating very large fish, whether it's tuna, salmon, some of the more popular fish, is that they tend to have high mercury because of the size. Because smaller fish don't eat the same diet, you actually have much lower mercury in a fish like this. So not only is it, healthier, has more calcium, a couple other things, it also simultaneously is not as bad for you with some of the toxins. So sardines are some of the most healthy fish that exist.
So this again with the last pasta dish, I think is just amazing. All the flavor from the olives, the sardines, you don't even really taste the fishiness with everything else going on, and with the cauliflower too. I give this an easy 8.9. This is
Wow.
really good.
All right. Excited for this one. A little interested though, as sardines are a little bit out of my normal diet. So excited to dive in and give it a try here. Let's see.
Couple.
Wow. Pasta's really, really good. I'm gonna go 8.5.
Really good balance of flavors. Could be a little bit more lemony, but everything else really well balanced. I'll give it an 8.7. I'm really happy with it. And again, all pantry stable ingredients for the most part. You can make this coming home from the airport after a long travel. It's really tasty, very healthy. Love it.